Manifesting Monday to you. I'm hanging out with Zeus Moose. He's got some pretty sparkly tail bags in. We're conditioning his hair and trying to grow it out. Just kind of fun. So today I want to talk to you about being willing to stretch out of our comfort zones. Do you think you are as happy and fulfilled as you could be? If you're not, maybe it's because on some level your soul is wanting you to do something different or do something more than what you are doing, to expand out of your current posture, position, and comfort zone. And this can be scary. Years ago, I thought to myself, I'd like to do something creative. One of my ear scratching posts, but it was a little frightening for me, and I couldn't figure out why. And then I read this quote. It was very helpful. The artist will only create when the pain of not creating finally exceeds the pain of creating. Sometimes we have to be in a lot of discomfort to try something new or different, or to stretch out of our comfort zones. And sometimes, or maybe always, things are hard before they get easy, right? It's harder to lose weight than maintain a weight. It's harder to get fit than stay fit. Once we create the new habits, it's easier. But in the meantime, it can be scary. It can be challenging. It can be painful. So what I've learned is, as I want to embark on something new, be it a creative endeavor that I'm unfamiliar with, or even stepping into my relationship with horses, which was really scary. On some level, I wanted it, but on another level, I was afraid. It caused a lot of anxiety and fear, and I gave my fear a voice, but then I needed to be gentle with myself. So if you're going to be trying to expand into something creative or otherwise, I think it's important to be patient with yourself, be compassionate with yourself, acknowledge yourself for taking any steps, and then be proud of yourself. Those four things can support you in continuing to take small, slow, steady steps, little bites, little bites, little bites. For quite some time, as I was getting ready to work more with horses, I would have anxiety. I would pit in my stomach as I would drive over, not with you, but when I was taking lessons with other horses, I would feel kind of sick. So I took a moment and I let that pit in my stomach speak. And it just said, I'm afraid, this is unfamiliar, I'm not sure I can do this. And then I was just compassionate with myself and patient with myself and said, you know what, just relax, one small step at a time. We'll just see how it goes. We'll lean into this and see if God endorses it. And it would be interesting, because as I would drive home from my horseback riding lessons or being with them, I would feel elated. But I had to walk through the anxiety, I had to walk through the discomfort to get to that place of expanded elation. So if you're not as happy as you could be, if you're not as fulfilled as you think you would like to be, check in and ask yourself, what is it that my soul would like me to do? What is something that I can explore, create, lean into? What is it that would bring me joy? And allow that wisdom to bubble up. And maybe it's something that's scary. So then ask yourself, what is one small little step I can take in that direction? What is one small little step? For me, as I was stepping into my creativity, getting a coloring book was a small, simple step. When I decided I wanted to ride horses, I decided to call somebody and inquire about horseback riding lessons. So what is something that would bring you joy? And sometimes when we look at what we did as a child, that can give us some information about what our soul wants us to do as an adult. It can be scary, but it can be very fulfilling. I wouldn't have this incredibly fulfilling, happy life if I hadn't walked through the fear and done it with just small, tiny little steps, and been patient with myself, been compassionate with myself, acknowledged myself, and be proud of myself. And I still am. I just started jumping recently, and that was a little scary, but I went over ground poles, and then I went over cross rails, and we're just inching them, the height up little by little by little. So slow and steady wins the race. Crawl before you walk, before you run, before you fly, right? So just a little step, a little bite. What is one small thing you can do in the direction of your dreams? And then just keep taking those small steps, being kind to yourself, being patient with yourself. acknowledging yourself, and hopefully celebrating and enjoying the experience and expression of who you are. Be proud of you, and gently expand in the direction of your dreams. You're more fulfilling, joy-filled, authentic, beautiful, love-based, celebratory expression of you. And so, yeah, let's keep expanding, keep growing and going the direction of more life, more love, more joy, and more fun. Right, Lucy? So God bless you. Let me know your thoughts. What are you thinking about stepping into? And just know that I'm sending you blessings of grace, ease, joy, expanded expression, and continued infinite celebratory love. I adore you, I appreciate you, and I look forward to being in conversation with you. God bless you. Onward and upward.